Hi guys, I have a very exciting video today that I'm hoping is going to help like so many of you out there that are just stuck on what the hell to buy for the men in your life for Christmas. So I have actually teamed up with another YouTuber and her name is CARAGH DEERY on YouTube. I will link her channel in the description bar below and hopefully I will link her video in the description bar below as well. And Cara's going to do a video on what to buy like the female people in your life, so your mum, your sister, your best friend, like all that kind of stuff. So if you are stuck on what to buy your dad, your boyfriend, your granddad, your favourite school teacher that you fancy, I don't know, then I have come up with over 40 gift ideas for the men in your life. And if you found this video helpful, then I really think you should share it because it took me absolutely ages to come up with these. Some of them, like, they're kind of dual things, like you can give this to like your boyfriend or your dad or your teacher at school, and some of them are more for kind of like the younger ones, so something that you might want to get your younger brother as opposed to your granddad. So it's not in any like particular order, I've just literally listed a whole load of stuff. And once you've watched this video, if you're stuck on ideas for what to get the women in your life, then go and check out Cara's video. Very similar videos to me in terms of beauty hauls. She does celebrity inspired stuff, she does like how to cover up freckles, she does hair tutorials. Basically, she does like everything. She's fantastic. She's very, very young. So if you're a very young viewer of mine and you're looking for somebody like that makes similar sort of videos to me, then just go over and check out her channel. And I will get straight into this because I've done a 2-minute intro. So the first thing is something that which actually I've bought my dad and my boyfriend, and I really hope they don't watch these videos, but I've actually bought them both a cigar. My boyfriend always said to me that when we get married he would like to have his own cigar room. I don't know if that's a secret. If not, there are 30,000 people that would potentially find out. But I just thought it would be great. Because I was in New York, I bought him a cigar from like a specific cigar shop and I really hope he likes it. So I got him a cigar, and obviously with the cigar you need to buy a lighter of some kind. So this is something you could get your granddad, in my case my boyfriend, or your dad, I don't know. The next thing I've got on my list is a designer t-shirt or a jumper of some kind. I actually bought my boyfriend for his birthday a zip up kind of sweatshirt thing from Hugo Boss and he really liked it. I also saw a jumper in there, like a v-neck jumper, which I really thought was cute for like the winter. I don't mean cute in the female sense, I mean cute in like the male sense. He would have looked really cute in it. So yeah, like a designer t-shirt or some of that, depending on if it's your boyfriend or your dad and how much obviously your budget is. Third one is aftershave, because I don't think you can go wrong with aftershave. Like everybody needs aftershave, it's just one of those things you should get. If it's your boyfriend or your dad, then it's probably something that you already know what they like. If it's someone different, then obviously it can be quite a personal thing. The next thing is socks. So if it's for your teacher or your granddad, I'm sure that people would appreciate socks. I certainly appreciate socks. I think it's one of those presents that people think is really boring, but actually like really necessary. And for some reason at Christmas time, people think about socks because it's cold, and I think socks is a good one. Next thing is a watch. And I think this is very personal. Again, I really wanted to buy my boyfriend a watch. I may end up buying it for like our 1-year anniversary instead, because I think it's quite a personal thing, and I'm not really entirely sure that I knew the sort of taste he had, but now I think I've got a pretty good idea of what he would like. So I think a watch, if you've got the budget and you're looking for something quite special for somebody, then I think a watch is quite a good one. The next thing is something that my sister bought for her boyfriend, and it was an hour or two of like Ferrari car driving. So he got to sit in a Ferrari, wear the helmet and everything for like an hour. He got to go on a race course and drive the car up to like 100 miles an hour. And I thought that was a really, really fun present. So if your boyfriend or dad or something is really into cars, then I think that's a really good present as well. The next one is something that you could potentially buy for like your younger brother or boyfriend. And it's like either a PlayStation, like PlayStation 4, or just the games to go with it. Because I think if it's a boy and it's your brother, he might really want a Wii game or a PlayStation game, and you know it's not going to be like a wasted present. You know it's going to be something that they're going to use. The next one is something that someone, if they're really into music, you could get them like an iTunes gift card. So again, if your boyfriend or your younger brother's really into his music and CDs and stuff like that, then I think an iTunes gift card is a really, really good idea. The next thing is trainers / shoes. So my dad keeps asking me to get him some Rockport shoes from the Rockport shop, but I don't think we have Rockport that we can find easily accessible in the UK. When I went to America, I had a look, but I couldn't find anything in his size. So if anyone knows anywhere locally to them where I can get Rockport shoes, that would be great, because my dad keeps asking me and I just can't find anything like close to his size. The next thing is scarf, gloves and a hat kind of set. So like a matching all-in-one little cute package, and I think that's really cute for like granddads and school teachers that you don't really know that well. The next one is number 11, which I've put a shaving kit, so you can buy them a razor and all the creams. So the best thing in like Boots and specific shops like that, they do like little razor packs where they do the razor, the cream, be like some sort of cleansing, I don't know, some sort of balm or something they put on afterwards. The next one is a head or a foot massager of some kind. So in John Lewis, they sell these really cool like battery operated massagers, and it's got like almost like little prongs on it, and it literally vibrates on your head, and you can push it into someone's back and it feels really, really good. So I think some sort of head or foot massager or something like that would be a really, really good present for, again, a granddad or a dad. Actually, my boyfriend will probably really like that as well. So the next thing is number 13, and I've put basically like a skincare range for men. So I know Kiehl's and Clinique and Boots all now do skincare stuff for men, especially I think at this time of year where it gets really cold and the skin gets really dry. I think a skincare like routine thing. So it comes with like a face wash, a toner, a moisturizer, like that kind of thing. I just think that's something that men are very much into more now than they ever have been. The next one is like boxers or some kind of underwear, and again, it might be a bit weird buying your dad underwear. I'm sure I have in the past, but if it's like your boyfriend or something, then, you know, I think it's quite a good present. The next one is pajamas, a dressing gown and a slipper set. Well, I think generally everybody at this time of year could do with like new pyjamas and a dressing gown that's really furry and fluffy. I know it sounds really girly, but honestly, like, guys like that kind of stuff for when they get out the shower. So I do think that's quite a good present for someone that likes pampering. I guess this all depends on like their personalities and stuff, but my boyfriend would quite happily walk around in like a dressing gown all day on a Sunday probably. The next one is chocolate. So again, if it's a school teacher or your granddad or something, he might really appreciate a box of chocolates he can just sit in front of the TV with. The next one, again, I was thinking more granddad, dad when I thought of this. Some sort of alcohol in a really nice bottle, so whiskey, some sherry, I don't know what kind of stuff, whatever stuff they like. So if you're going to a party or something and you're going to take a present for them, then I think actually alcohol is quite a good option if you know them well enough to kind of know what they would like. The next one is like a little bit more sophisticated, but I decided to put this down because it's something I think I have brought someone in the past, was an engraved pen. I remember I had this teacher at school that used to be really obsessed with like this one pen that he had. So when he finally lost it, it was a Christmas present and it was like leaving school. So I got like a pen engraved with his name on it and gave it, and I just thought that was a really nice, thoughtful present for a guy. The next one is, again, boyfriend, younger brother, Beats by Dre headphones or earphones or something to do with headphones. The next thing I thought of was actually like booking some sort of massage or some sort of spa thing. And again, I know people think of women, but my boyfriend will probably love like to have a massage by like a really hot woman. So I think, you know, if just booking a day at a spa or having a massage or some sort of pampering thing, I think would be really nice. Getting manicure, pedicure, like, I don't know, whatever boys get done. Next thing, again, is for more like the boy type of boy. So I've put football shirt, and incorporated in that, you could also do like a football stadium tour. So with Arsenal and Chelsea and Manchester United, you could book like an actual stadium tour. I don't know how expensive they are, but my sister said you could get them like online. And you can just literally book in so they can have a tour of their favourite stadium, go and see the changing rooms. I don't know, they have to be quite football obsessed, I think, to probably want to go, but I thought that was quite a good one for the boys in your life that love football. The next one is some sort of food hamper. Again, I thought granddad, teacher. Cheese and wine board, food hamper with like different jams in it. I don't know, stuff that men like, but I just thought that was quite good for someone that you maybe don't know that well, but I just thought it was a really nice present. The next thing you could do, if it's like your boyfriend or something, you could make them a CD or buy them a CD. I think making a CD is a little bit more personal. Doesn't take a lot of effort, but it doesn't cost that much money, but I think it's a really, really thoughtful present. So I think making them a CD is another good one. The next thing you could do is buy them a wallet. I just think wallets are things that guys carry around with them all the time. They get really worn out, and I think actually every man should have a wallet with them all the time, and it should be full of money. 26 is a Wi-Fi speaker for your phone. That is something I really want, and I kind of thought actually my boyfriend would probably really like that as well. He likes listening to his music, so having like a Wi-Fi speaker where you could just sit your phone on it and it just blasts your music, I think would be actually a really good present for someone that's really into their music, and like just a boy that, like, you know, just a boy kind of present. I thought that was quite good. The next thing is cufflinks. Cufflinks, I think, you know, you kind of wear them at special occasions, but I do think they're quite a nice present to buy somebody, especially if you know them quite well. I think it's quite easy to buy. If you don't know them that well, then I think it's a little bit harder to buy them something. The next thing I put, again, for someone that you know quite well, I've put like a shirt and tie set. Obviously you can buy just the shirt or you can just buy the tie, but I think a shirt and tie set is always quite a nice thing, especially if they work in an office or they go for interviews or they do presentations, or you know, like depending on their job and what they have to wear. Or if they don't have a job where they work in an office, then you can get them a shirt and tie for like special occasions and stuff. The next thing is like number 29, whiskey or champagne glasses. I thought that was really nice for someone like your dad that might host a lot of stuff. You could get them like a little like whiskey tumblers or champagne flutes, so something like when he's hosting, he's got something to serve his drinks in. Thought that was really fun. Or like a whole cocktail set, like they would just be really fun as well. Do you see how this is like 40 plus because I keep adding random stuff in? The next one is like an iPad cover, so like a personalised iPad cover, which you can get online. And if it's like your dad, you could put pictures of you and your family and your sisters and brothers and stuff like that. The next one, again, younger brother, I was thinking more, is like cash or vouchers of some kind. I know sometimes people are like, oh, don't give someone cash as a present, but sometimes like people appreciate it a little bit more than a shitty present in case they don't really like it very much. Number 33 is football boots, because they like to play football, they like to display their football boots, they kind of get obsessed with the football stuff. So I think football boots for somebody that plays football is a very, very good practical present that you know is going to get used. The next one is number 34. It's a car cleaning kit. So you get a sponge, you get like the little wipes that go inside, you might get a polish or a wax or something. So if you've got a guy that's really into his car, grab like a car cleaning set. The next one is a coat, but I think you have to know the person, or the person at least has to be with you while you're shopping. I don't think you can just randomly, unless you're married, you can't just really go out and randomly get a coat. I don't think I could just go out and get my boyfriend a coat randomly, because I would need to know that it fitted him, I would need to know that he loved him, and generally coats aren't going to be cheap, so I would want it to be something that he absolutely loved before I purchased it. But I think if it was your husband or something, like you could just go and buy him a coat and you'd probably make him wear it anyway. Next thing is like a designer pair of sunglasses. I know it's not the summer, but I'm just thinking the summer will come between now and next Christmas. So I think a pair of designer sunglasses is a really, really good option. If he likes to cook or he lives alone, is like some sort of kitchen or food condiments with like utensils. So you could get a little jar of like different cooking oils or a different jar of like cooking spices. And in John Lewis and stuff, they do really nice like kitchen equipment and kitchen utensils and like really fun stuff. So whereas I talked about like glasses and tumblers and champagne flutes, you could also do condiments, like a really cool like salt and pepper shaker and, you know, stuff that people use in the kitchen. Number 38 is a barbecue kit, and again, I know it's not that time of year, but a barbecue kit is something that I think every guy would use and every guy would want to whip out and every guy would want to show off. So you've got like the little grill, you've got some coal, you've got like, you know, whatever stuff that you need to do a barbecue. I think that's quite a good present. Number 39 is a juice maker. So this is for your average guy that likes to be healthy, likes to go running, likes to keep fit, and I think a juice maker is one of those really cool presents where keep them up to date with all that cool stuff. Anyway, I don't really know what to say about the juice maker, but I know some boys that would love a juice maker, and I know some boys that would just be like, what the fuck is this? The last one is a toolkit, because especially again if you've got the guy that lives by himself, you want to get him like a screwdriver, different screws for different things, in a little cool like electric drill. I just think boys love that sort of stuff, so they can fix stuff and put stuff together. I just thought of one more thing. My boyfriend actually, he likes books as well, and I went to the airport and I found him a book that he'd really like, and that is another thing to add to the list of stuff. Books. those are my list of things to get the men in your life for Christmas. And honestly, there was like over 40 things in that list. Also, if you've got any other really good suggestions, write it in the comments below to help everybody else that's watching this video. Don't forget to check out Caragh's channel. Her video and link will be in the description bar below. If you're stuck for presents to buy your mum, your sister, even your wife or your girlfriend. And I will see you guys in the next video.